But yeah, now that we've completed our first operation, we get to select our specialization. So each specialization favors 3 skills that can be leveled up to a maximum of 15 ranks. Now we're going to choose operative, obviously, because you get to choose which skills get leveled up. Commando is cool, but not the one we want, so we'll go with operative, and we'll select, what to choose. What will we use? We won't want any more points in sabotage, I don't think. Maybe 1 or 2. Pistols. Yeah, I think we will go with pistols. Shadow operative would be useful too. So, we can level up here as well. So we'll buy those ranks, and we'll choose stealth, pistols, and... have to pick a third one, but there's not really a third one that we need. Maybe we'll go with... we'll just go with assault rifles. Might as well. You need to pick 3, and there's not really a third one that we need. So we'll go with the sort of mix.
The reporter. The photographer? Scarlet. You met her leaving Saudi, then in Tapei. But after that, we lost track of her.
Nuts.
Guess you've got limits after all.
I always wondered how you two happened to meet.
On a plane, actually.
I don't know.
Okay, so we get to choose where we're going to go first. The first one we're going to go to Tapei. We won't actually do the whole mission hub, but we do want to go see Stephen Heck before we do anything else, because he's useful in every mission hub. We'll probably leave Moscow until last, because it's very fun. So let's go to Tapei. Let's do it.
You wouldn't believe the day I've had.
Really?
Misery loves company. Care to share?
No, not really. Same old Saudi Arabia.
Not quite like the brochure, huh?
I'm Scarlet.
Hello.
Mike.
So, Mike, what brings you to this exciting corner of the world?
I'm a super spy.
Secret agent.
Right.
It's better if you don't believe me anyhow.
Alright, be honest. Has that worked on anyone?
Well,
How impressed are you?
Not.
damn.
Alright. My turn's over. How about you? Those your legs?
Smooth, Mikey.
Other page.
Cover story by Scarlet Lake. Photojournalist.
One of the best.
Dangerous work around these parts, I'd imagine.
If there's no risk, it's not important.
I think you're onto something.
Here, call me. I have a lot of contacts in the area. Maybe we can work out a trade. If you should hear anything, of course.
Yes, if.
If I hear anything juicy, you're the first person I'll call.
I appreciate that. You know, there's something about you. Makes me think I might just be sitting next to a headline.
Well, maybe.
You might want to stick close then.
Maybe I will.
You don't really have an option for the next few hours.
But after that, well, I have to get some work finished before we land.
Okay.
Let me know if you do anything scandalous.
Will do.
Suave, Mike. Suave. Cool.
This is it? It's very
Bland.
crappy.
Yes, that.
Maybe you should unwind after the flight. Maybe take a shower.
Maybe.
Shower? Oh, this is one of those secret agent hidden entrance things, isn't it?
Well, it was until you started talking about it.
Yeah. The guy who does Mike's voice acting, he can be very good. Like at that point, he sounded just like a little kid who had been given his very, very most wanted toy. Oh, secret stuff.
about this?
Positive. Trust me.
Okay.
Okay.
See? What did I tell you?
You told me a great many things.
I stand corrected. This is a hell of an operations center. I'll be able to do some real good here.
I'm glad you like it.
Ain't you just?
Now that you've made it to Taipei, what are your
We're
plans?
going to investigate. And
Priority 1.
investigate
find out
why
more
the
about
frame
this
rate
assassination
cranked.
attempt.
Agreed. How are you going to go about it?
I've got 3 leads to start with. This Stephen Heck guy seems like he knows what's going on in Taipei. He might be able to answer some questions.
And he's a lot of fun.
I've checked my databanks, and I can't find any evidence that Stephen Heck has ever worked for the CIA.
I'll be on my guard. There's also that anomalous data trail from Shahid's system. Any luck tracing it down?
I managed to follow it back to a place in the warehouse district. I'm forwarding the address to you now. What's the final lead?
Simple. Follow the money. Shahid was funneling large amounts of money to a front corporation for the White Oak Mountain Triad. Think I can persuade them to tell me why.
Sounds like you've got everything figured
I
out.
aim to please.
Isn't that why you love me?
You watch yourself out there, Mr. Thornton.
Always.
Tee-hee. Oh, yeah, it was just telling us that we got a level, even though we already did it. So we got a couple more perks, I believe. Tour of Duty for surviving Desert Spear. Breaking and entering? No, we already had that. The big picture? No, we had that too. Stay of Execution. I don't know how it chooses your favored weapon. I don't know. That's confusing. Did we get anything else? No, just those 2. And we were very, very sneaky. So does it say how many people we've killed in total? 74. That's been in Saudi Arabia. So let's see how many orphans. 329. Wow. That's a lot. So let's have a look at our emails and stuff. I'm thinking, because of where we're at for time, I'll tack on the Stephen Heck bit later. So, what have we got? Yes, I'm e-stalking you. How did I find your email? Secret agent, it took some work, but let's just say it would be much easier for random redheads to stay in touch with you if you stepped into the 21st century. Right. Well, we'll try. You'll be in and out of Taipei. Cool. Nice. So she will send you emails if you do the other hubs first. Just to, say, hey, I'm still here. We got a message from Al-Samad. Research the dossier of Henry Leyland. He's the man in the yellow tie. At least I think he's wearing a yellow tie. The guy who's in the flashbacks being a bitch. And Mina, well, we just spoke. Okay, being shot's always a load of fun. Why don't you tell him that there's been a verified sighting of me in Siberia? Well, I can't promise you he'll be the victim of polar bear rape. You know what? Why not? Done. Yes. Oh, that's gold. That's brilliant. Okay, so if we go to the clearinghouse, there's not really anything we can get. It's basically the normal stuff. But we have got 37k, and we'll sell off this because we'll never use it. Sold. Nothing there. We'll keep those because we might use them eventually, but we don't need this trophy gold-plated AR. Because it's actually worse in every single way except damage, so 40 grand for me, thank you. Is there anything here that we don't want? Yeah, we don't want either of those because we want to be staying relatively quiet, so we'll sell those too. We'll keep all those things, and we can buy and sell intelligence. Let's see, we'll contact Stephen Heck, because he'll be very useful later. We haven't really got anything that we can purchase that's new, but we don't really need anything at the moment either. We might get the lighter rifle stock, But I think we'll just wait it out for a little bit. Because we really don't need any of this stuff. That's kind of cool. But apparently it doesn't really have anything over the one we've already got. Well, let's have a look at the dossiers. Intelligence. Oh, and I'll show you the interesting thing we also got. You'll notice, well, you may have noticed that it came up with secret fact about Shahid when we were talking to him. Everybody has one. God damn it, where'd he go? Nope. Everybody has one. So this is the regular intel that we've got about him. And then the secret fact is Shahid has been working on behalf of Halbeck, using his near-diplomatic immunity as a go-between. But, obviously, if you believe him, you've learnt that that's not really true. He wasn't intending to work. Well, he was working for Halbeck, but they weren't really intending to keep him around for much. So what have we got? We've got a third of Leyland's info, most of Mina's. Nasri is no longer someone we need to worry about. Sung looks like he's going to get killed. We don't need to worry about him either. And Scarlet, we haven't really got all that much info about her at the moment, but Stephen Heck is the guy who's interesting. I like how he is unknown. American. Occupation is a dry cleaner. So yeah, Heck is interesting. He's voiced by Nolan North, I believe, is the guy who did Nathan Drake, and it is brilliant when you see him. So we've got all the info about those guys. But let's just go see Stephen Heck, because he's a lot of fun. You'll like him. Everybody likes Stephen. He's fun. God damn it. Stop doing that game. Let's go. Let us contact Stephen Heck. It's advisable to do this anyway, because if you contact him, he's more willing to help you. So, let's roll.
Hello?
In the back. With you in a sec, buddy. Not too uncomfortable, I hope. Now this is dry cleaning solution. Active ingredient is perchloroethylene. Gets stains out like a champ. Like a champ win, believe you me.
Gonna be hard getting that stuff down his throat. Want me to get a funnel?
Funnel? Yeah, that's a killer idea. So you remember where they are now, do you? Candy dish. Ah, that does it, Wen. You know I don't like sweet... Oh, the candy dish! That's right! That's where I left my keys. Should have said something earlier,
Oh
Wen.
dear.
You see what I almost made you drink? Good old Wen. Always getting into antics. Anywho, what can I do you for?
I like your style. Do any of the people you've interrogated know anything about an attempt on Sung's life?
You came to the right place, and you're lucky you did. See, people come in and out of Taipei all the time without asking for clearance, so then I have to erase them so they don't expose
Oh
me.
dear.
I wasn't aware you had jurisdiction here. What are you trying to hide exactly?
My secret identity and everything I know, that's what. Listen, did you know that in the 1960s, the CIA surgically jammed a mic and antenna into a cat for an op codenamed Acoustic
He's
Ticket?
actually not lying about
No,
that.
I've never heard that. Have you heard of anything relevant to my previous question?
Oh, it's relevant. Just between you and me.
Okay.
And when. You're with the agency, am I right?
I'm with an agency, but U.S. tax dollars don't keep the lights on.
Really? SIS, Office of Secret Intelligence, Majestic 12, TVC 15. Oh, wait, EPA.
Something.
Yeah, I work for a division of the CIA that doesn't officially exist. Super secret.
Right.
They just kind of turned me loose and let me go nuts.
Uh-huh. So, can you help me or not?
Depends. How do I know you are who you say you are? I have to ask because, funny story, one time a salesman came in and I thought he was buying secrets about the German Chancellor's security.
Oh dear.
You remember a few years ago when Castro got ill all of a sudden?
You did that?
Well, let's just say I was in Cuba at the time, on vacation.
That was you?
Of
Shit,
course
I
it
heard about
was.
that.
Yes, yes.
Bravo.
That was me.
So, Ronald's son, huh? Hey, did you ever notice his name's an anagram for lard on guns? Ironic, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
Very.
And considering that item posted a few years back in the Worldly Weekly about that pig fat being used as an experimental bullet toxin, not a coincidence.
You might be onto something there, Mike. I'll look into that for sure. Ronnie's son, Ronnie's son. What do you want to know, Mike? Personal demons, pant size, political capital, sexual proclivities?
Tell me everything.
I've got some intelligence that suggests someone in Taipei wants Sung dead. You've got an ear to the ground here, thought you might know more.
Political assassinations. Yeah, those are fun. One time I took out an entire soccer stadium just to kill the premier of Namibia. Hey, did you know at 400 miles an hour, soccer balls can decapitate people?
I didn't.
No, but that's a bit
But
scary.
Sure. I can tell you this, Mike. There's a big conference coming up at the Grand Hotel. Sun's gonna be there, along with a few dozen EU bigwigs. And
Right.
I didn't bring my conference pass, and I don't feel like waiting in line, unless it was worth my while.
Taiwanese National Security Bureau is providing the security. You think those cats don't just have oodles of stuff on everybody who might want their boss dead?
You'd hope so.
Wouldn't be too hard to slip in and borrow some of that information.
Knew that would appeal to you, Mike. Hey, give me a call when you head that way. I'd like to be in on this.
You got it.
Okay. Oh, when? Cool. So we got a perk for that, and we contacted Stephen Heck before conducting operations, so we ensured his cooperation in future missions, which is very important because we need him. Cool. So I think we might wrap it up after checking out emails and such. Scarlet. Oh, okay, she's just saying, hey, come see me. Stephen Heck. Buy my junk. Cool, so we get some approved buyership there. Got an intercept from Westridge. He's talking to Darcy. Westridge still doesn't like him, but then again, who does? Mina is amused by our threat of Sean being raped by polar bears. Classy. And living up at the Grand Hotel. While you're poking around the servers, keep an eye out for my name. Yeah. If you happen to find files about me, and they're full of lies about me being wanted for certain capital crimes, well, please get rid of them. Oh, Steve. You're a funny one. So, we can now get more stuff because we are friends with Heck. We don't really need any of this stuff at the moment, I don't think. We could get that. It's a slightly better version of the one that we currently have, but we might just wait a bit because it's not urgent. If we can get subsonic... No, we can't get any subsonic rounds. Can we get more pistol rounds though? Because we're almost... Oh no. I thought we'd run lower on that. I guess it's just because we don't have that much available to us. So we can get tactical combat armor. Not really handy. None of these are really upgrades. Although the digital camouflage could be nice. Carbide matrix. but it costs 80k, and we don't really have that much money to spare. We don't even have that much money. Fitted underlay, ceramic pocket inserts. Didn't we find some stuff? Yes, we did, but I sold it already. Okay. Well, in that case, I think what we'll do is we'll call it an episode, and in the next one, we'll head out and probably go see the Triads. We'll do a few of the Tapei missions before moving on to Rome. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.